Welcome to the Queen of the Hill here at the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard Company, Appleton, Wisconsin, on this fine Sunday morning. We have Cheryl and Marla
Cheryl what?
Erbrecht.
All right, good job. And Marla?
Well, you don't have the names up. I think it's
Vele.
Vele, V-E-L-E, Vele.
Even asked her how to pronounce it.
So it's Kendall Cook and I, Chris G in the booth. Welcome, and hope we have a great match. They're playing 8-ball, race to 5, BCA PL rules, cue ball fouls only. I got my Craig Fowler Hawaiian
Did that work last
shirt.
week?
It did.
Did it
Yeah,
really?
he told
How'd
me
you-
it'd raise my Fargo 100, so I couldn't beat 600s, but I beat everybody that was under that.
Nice. All right, made a ball in the break. She made the corner ball. I was watching her earlier. She is a straight shooter.
Yeah, she did really well last.
She said she took 4th place in the 10 ball on Friday
Yeah,
night.
that's what it was.
We have a non-handicapped 10 ball tournament, and there were like 33 people.
It was, yeah,
Holy
33, 34, $100 added. And she was just coming back with 3-0, 4-0 scores all night long. So we'll see. I mean, the stream
Well, she-
always throws a little nerve.
not afraid to shoot.
No,
Ball didn't scare her.
no, it would have scared me. 45 degrees, 7 feet on the rail. I would have been peeing my pants. I would have missed the shot before I got down on the shot. You know?
I get
That's
it.
me.
You know what I was talking about before? We talk about our juniors all the time. Damon, when he walks in the room, just the whole presence that he has, I said, that kid's going to beat a lot of people before he even puts his cue together.
Oh, yeah. A lot of the juniors. Robert,
Robert's another one, yeah.
I call him the Rhino 2,
Yeah,
as in Sam the Rhino.
I knew.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't. When I told him that, he thought I was dissing him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was like, what are you talking about, Willis?
So, Cheryl's got a good opportunity. Cheryl's our reigning queen. She's been here for how many weeks?
About 8,
Is it that many?
maybe 9. There's been some breaks, you
Long
know.
run. Yeah, she did. I know she took a break for a week or two. I'm surprised she's here today. What happened today? You know the story.
Well, we should definitely tell everyone to get out there and share, for sure. But what happened with Cheryl, which everyone might watch when they watch it later, might hear when they watch later, is that her son Dave just had a new baby.
Yay.
And
His
his
wife.
name is Oliver.
I like that name.
Yeah, it's a good name. He's the middle son. Cheryl did tell me that Matt was her favorite. I mean, it is what it is. Sorry, Cap. Sorry, Dave.
At least she's honest.
They're probably not watching.
Jackie, good to see you again. It was nice to actually see you.
Yeah, Jackie was here a couple weeks in a row. Larry Ryder was looking forward to coming down today and maybe seeing you, but he is not here. He is not a schedule keeper.
Good morning from Canada. Their cue ball control sometimes.
Yeah, longtime follower. He's got a pretty good channel himself.
What's that about?
Pool, cue ball control,
Sometimes.
lessons.
Nice.
Yeah. I looked. I think he's like one of our top 5 followers with the most subscribers.
Well, we should work together.
Yeah, let's trade logos. I'll get our people in touch with your people, cue ball. Kendall, call him.
Good work.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. I do what I can.
That's why nobody expects much.
Well, it's not like you're not busy. This is probably this is basically charity for the juniors program here. And
Yeah, absolutely.
maybe someday, we do have a big event coming up at Jason Shaw's Pool Hall in September at US1 Billiards. We're going to be streaming there is it under the wing of Matchroom?
So it's a Matchroom sanctioned.
Okay, it's a Matchroom sanctioned event, but we're streaming. So that's really cool.
Correct.
I think Jason's really excited about that. I think it's the first of its kind.
Good stuff.
So that's going to be us in September. Just, subscribe, hit the notification. We're going to be streaming it live on multiple platforms.
I'm
probably.
excited. I got some of the graphics going already. So
Building new
looking forward to
lights.
doing that. Yeah.
I mean, you're busy. We're going to have a couple of rigs. We're going to have to run 2 simultaneous streams on our channel.
Wait a minute. 2 simultaneous
2.
streams.
One,
only the tech guy Chris can do that.
One with commentators, one with optional commentators. But we're going to try to have 100% commentation. I don't want to talk about this too much. I mean,
is that a real word, commentation?
It is now. If presidents can make up words, I sure can. Because I pay their salary. Look at that shot.
I'm telling you. That's what she was doing in warm-up I was watching.
So
she's from Boulder, Wisconsin. So made the trip. How far is Boulder?
I don't know offhand.
Put you on the spot.
Yeah. I mean, let's say everything in Wisconsin's like 2 hours away.
Look at this. Right
Is she going to get short side? Wow.
Perfect. Couldn't hit that.
You said it
better.
first. For anyone that's on a pontoon boat criticizing.
Did you see the tangent line on that shot? It was amazing.
Perfect.
It was
you
perfect.
can't get much better than that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and she wouldn't have had a shot on the 8 anyway. So that's a shot that you have to commit to and hit hard.
I don't care. This was still pretty.
It was amazing.
I mean, she couldn't have got much better on this ball.
I mean, look at that. Little bottom right, brings it out, short side. A very doable shot. She was worried about scratching. I think she hit it a little soft. I mean, because you got to get out of there. Even if you make the 14, you got to get it out of there so you have an opportunity. Captain Hindsight over here.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got to get out from under the 1 next time, Just do that. Wow.
Nice try, though.
Very nice try. Unfortunately, left her Marla a really straight shot here, assuming she's just going to draw back for the 8 in the upper left.
Cack checking in, saying, let's go, Marla. He said she and her son, Canham, looks like, put in the work frequently, and let's go, he said. So, rooting her on.
Canum.
Yeah.
Real nice guy. Honestly, probably the nicest guy that I've ever met in the pool hall. Just
Never
sits
met him.
politely. Yeah, he plays in tons of our weeklies. He's quiet. You don't notice him, but when I sign him up and we go through things and he gives me scores and stuff, and I'm telling you, as far as a pool player standard, he is number 1.
Nice.
It's rare.
Now I want to meet him.
Because most of the players make you not want to come back and help the tournament.
Get out of here for crying out loud. Jeez.
Hey, it's a customer service role. I never said I was good at
This is
that.
just a lesson in life. You can build somebody up without tearing other people down.
Not me. Well, hey, I'm not tearing any individuals down. Everybody knows. When you walk in a pool hall, you're like, I hope I don't play that guy. We all know who that guy is. It's me.
Look, Mark Bell checking in. What's going on today?
Speak of that guy.
What do you mean? I just saw Mark yesterday at my very non-profitable screen printing event that I went to.
Oh, no.
It was a not-for-profit screen printing.
Well, I don't know. That's not cool, though. But, hey, usually your T-shirts are top-notch, sold out.
Well, yeah.
Oh, is she going to get a good roll here?
She did not get a horrible roll.
Yeah, you can't cut that. I don't think, without scratching. Maybe.
Bank it for the side pocket. Leave the cue ball sit right there.
7-ball not in the way.
Uh-oh, Dirty Dumper's back. Who's that guy, Chris?
Dirty Dumper, I believe, is Jeff Tischauer. I don't know if it is.
Sounds right.
It
Look at
does.
this kick shot.
Look at that.
I like that shot.
Smart shot. Hey, Mark. Hey, Kak. Just me saying hi. I know Kendall went over it. I did not miss it. Who else we got? That's it. Mark, you coming to play in the 8-ball tournament? Remember, that starts at 1 p.m. today, so be here at 12:30.
Not 104.
Yeah, not 104. Because when I run the tournament and someone shows up 4 minutes late, I do not restart the bracket. I believe Fong is running it.
Brutal.
So you can always send them a message. No, I mean, we bend over
I'm just
backwards to
kidding.
try to. But you know what it is people want to get in, they want to get out. Nothing worse than resetting the bracket after you've had your table called.
All right. Both these ladies have their first game jitters in the book, so we're going to move on to game number 2.
Yep, Marla 1, Cheryl 0, and a race to 5.
Look at how easy those scoreboards work. First day with it, Marla got it down.
Yep. She had some questions for me on Friday during the 10-ball tournament. She's like, I don't know what I'm doing. When do I have to be here? What? And I was like, oh, don't worry about it. You know, be here before 11. You can come early. I think you guys open at 8 a.m.? You can have breakfast, practice.
7 a.m.
7
My
a.m. Well, I've
goodness
never
gracious.
been up that early.
And this week, because of the Experimental Aircraft Association, otherwise known as EAA,
Oh, yeah.
we're actually open at 6 a.m.
6
for
a.m.
breakfast.
Look at that. Because a lot of the guys that, and a lot of the families, a lot of the people that go to that end up staying in Appleton because the hotels are booked for miles and miles.
Randy Parlick checking in. What's going on, Randy? Mark Bell said nope, he's going to ride his Harley all day long. To heck with the pool game. So you're not very good anyways. Just kidding, Mark.
Yeah, he's getting better.
He is getting better.
He just
Doing
takes time. He takes months off at a time.
At least Mark knew it was 7 a.m.
Yeah, 7 a.m., but 6 a.m. actually.
Yeah.
Because of EAA.
Patrick Glynn says, what's up, guys? He said he hit the road early, so he might still be here in time for the Knights if you need him.
Oh, I didn't even know you were gone. I must have missed the chat.
Jeez, Chris.
I usually read that. We have this group chat, where we do all of our managerial stuff. No one reads it.
I read it all the time. It's very entertaining.
It's a good time to read it, when you have to,
Right.
Take
2
your
into
break.
the 5-ball, playing the combination.
Yeah. I like how she hit that soft.
Yeah, that's right.
So if you miss, it's going to stay there, block the pocket.
This really looks nice. The 8-ball is probably, I think, the most difficult shot to get on, but I think it does go to both corners. So you can get it off the 1 or the 2.
I want to shout out MH for putting my new Predator Victory medium tip on. Played great. He does an amazing job here at the Mad Apple Pro Shop.
We're switching from perfect to amazing.
I think amazing's pretty good.
It's amazing.
What we could do is we can print out a list of, what is that, adjectives?
Speaking of going, Randy Christensen, what do you mean? Where were you? Where did you go? Where did you go? He was here.
Oh. He disappeared.
Went home to watch the stream, I guess.
He might be on his phone.
Could be.
I think he is. I think he's... Is that him sitting over there?
No.
I don't know where. Maybe in the back room. I'm horrible at names, okay? I'm just going to come out and say it right now. When you run tournaments for a long time, you start mixing first names, last names. I apologize in advance. Plus, I'm getting old.
I'm older than you, and I can name just about everybody in the room.
I mean, when they come up with 3 minutes to go, and they just, boom, name. And they got the hardest to spell last names always.
Randy went golfing.
Oh, it's going to be warm out there. Way too warm for golf. You're going to melt. Hey, Patrick, one of our subscribers commented on one of our videos, and they were talking about DeWalt in Milwaukee and how you can usually buy replacement parts for both of them. So I don't know where he got that, but he was talking about warranties and DeWalt, and you're really stirring up the industry with your sponsorship there. I like both of them. Whichever one wants to sponsor the stream, I like more.
I agree.
Honestly, it probably could work, right? Because don't we use impact tools to put these tables together?
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I am with you.
It's not like it. I mean, you require a good set of tools to assemble these tables and level them properly, quickly. We definitely have to hit up Tome again with us being at Jason Shaw's pool hall. I guarantee they're going to want their logo on the screen.
Well, hopefully they didn't hear the lie that I don't like it.
Well, everybody likes everything. Well, it is the best
Called it
jog.
a scam. I didn't call it a scam.
Yeah, who said that?
So basically, it was taken out of context. I said all that newfangled chalk is just a scam for a lot of money.
Well, I mean, honestly, every pool player that's been around forever thinks the same way.
Well, I mean,
and then you use it, and it's like, wow, it doesn't get on the balls, it doesn't get on the table.
Well, the Tome, I agree with you.
Yeah, it's the only one.
The other ones, when I made that statement, I didn't even know about Tome.
It's like back in the day, right, with the greasy chalk. That stuff would get stuck on the ball.
Yeah, and I mean, the all I was saying is, I mean, $50 for a cube of chalk. I mean, what do you put in it to make it worth $50?
Well, now they're, I think, like $16.
Oh, Tome is?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah. No, I mean, and it lasts, what, 3 months?
Mason's was like an 1/8 inch.
Yeah. He used every little bit of it. It drives me nuts when I see someone with Tome chalk with a hole drilled in the middle of it. I'm like, you're not using it right. But you can't tell him anything.
Trickles it in, setting up for the 8th. This is going to be a nice run if she can finish this in the side. I'm assuming it goes.
Yeah, it's thin, but it definitely looks like it goes past the 11. It's real thin.
Be one heck of a way to finish this rack.
Either that or you got to cross bank it. Maybe in the corner, bottom right. I don't know. She's looking at it, so maybe it does not go on the side.
Well, at least we don't have to question whether or not Patrick is deaf or not.
Yeah. Patrick's awesome. I heard he bought Mike's house. He's going to have that whole block in Sherwood with all that sponsorship money.
Did Mike live out?
Yeah, they were
Patrick?
neighbors.
Oh, really?
They lived right behind each other.
Okay.
Yeah, they had breakfast every morning.
Nice.
Talked about tools. I was a little jealous.
Did she call the sides here?
Yes.
Look at this. Look at this.
It's going.
Wow.
Oh,
my
no.
God. I can't believe that rolled out. Where's MH?
Yeah.
MH Penglaze.
Yep.
You need to watch this shot, and then you need to go apologize to Cheryl.
I don't know if it would have gone either way.
She didn't get a rail either.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's see. I think it hits the rail. Right there.
Oh.
Boop.
Yeah, when it rolled away.
Yeah. Yeah, MH. You do a replay on that? We can send it to him later.
I missed a shot there, guys. Sorry. I don't know why it's... There we go. It can't be that.
I don't know. I didn't see anything. I think maybe it's just a little slow today.
It is slow today.
Well, I've got some options for our new rigs, and I've been doing a lot of research about, the NV encoder and all that. So we'll talk later. I'm trying to keep it budget-minded.
These are getting tougher.
Yeah, every shot here is key with the 8-ball in the pocket like that. There's no save.
I don't know about no. Wow, look at that shot.
Oh, look at that. Is she going to come out for the 11? Wow. I don't think Earl Strickland could have played that any better. Little bump. Now, this is the key. I like that she's taking the 12 first, because if you don't take the 12 first, it's a lot tougher to get shape.
This is what she was doing in warm-up, I watched. So you definitely don't want to leave her an open table. This is why she played 10-ball so well.
Unbelievable.
Right? I mean, this is why she played 10-ball well. She's missing her calling.
Well, the shape is
player.
Amazing.
Good work there. Both these ladies. I mean, remember where we left that? We left that with Cheryl missing that ball in the side bait.
Because of MH?
Because of MH.
Yeah. I was just telling them how good.
Let's be real here.
Well, what it could be is that the cloth is settling in, and the spots that haven't been worn in are a little fluffy still. I mean, think about it, right? That's a spot that a cue ball or a ball rarely travels. The edge of the side. I mean, this cloth is about, 3-4 weeks old? It's well worn in.
Yeah, but it's covered most of the time now.
Yeah, we don't let anyone use it. Nobody. Yeah, it's true. And a lot of, cue balls talking about chalk transfer. The worst thing is if you leave your chalk on the table and someone uses it by accident, you might as well throw it away. Letty's in the house with her bro Ray. Looks like they're getting ready for the 8-ball weekly. Well ahead of schedule. Again, Fong will be running that today. I'm 99% sure. So if you're interested, head on down. Try to be here at least 20 minutes before 1. We've been having 32 to 36 players on sporadically on any of our weeklies.
If anybody knows an electrician out here, let me know. That fading keeps getting worse.
Yeah.
I can actually see it on the stream now.
I'm telling you, we should get a battery backup for the lights.
Maybe.
Because they don't use much power. So imagine the power goes out.
Oh, yeah.
We could have our computers and the light on pretty cheap APCs and still be streaming. But on the other hand, it'll also condition the line.
Well, and then we could do outdoor pool tournaments.
Oh, yeah. For at least a couple hours.
Right. It's a joke. They don't have outdoor pool tournaments.
Well, they should.
Well, some people
Yeah. Josh does. Remember they had the pool table? They live in Menasha, and they have a pool table in their front yard.
Place called Bag End in West End.
Oh.
West Bend.
Okay.
They used to have an outdoor pool tournament every spring.
Really? So they'd bring their tables outside?
Yeah, they had like a big deck. Yeah.
That's sweet.
Said deck.
Interestingly enough, you wouldn't have to worry about lighting.
Yeah, it was too bright.
Yeah.
It was.
You need sunglasses
Yeah, right.
to play pool. And a
Correct.
hat. Sunblock. It's an interesting concept, though, especially back, I would assume he had valleys back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Your current knight, is that James?
James, yeah.
Yeah, let's talk to him.
Yeah, he can't figure it out. Roger can't figure it out. No, I haven't asked James, but I've asked about 18 electricians.
Might need a separate line from the pole, and separate out the kitchen from the pool hall. I mean, isn't that free?
It is separate. What has to happen, I think, is all of the lights have to be separated off onto one bank.
Right. I mean, but you can bring in separate main feeds.
I can do a lot of things. It's
Right. Well, the city would have to do that.
cost effective.
They'd have
I
to
don't
go
wanna
from the
do that,
pole
man.
and then put another box in. And then it would be pretty simple to just like move over the. What you're saying, I mean, I think it's like, I mean, this is an older building. I've racked my brain on it for a while. I mean, at home, when my AC goes on, my lights dim sometimes. There's nothing to stop it. It's on its own circuit.
Yeah, I know, but I've got so much power coming to this building. There's no chance that it
Right.
should do that. I don't know. What do I know? I'm not an electrician. I was a plumber.
Well, I'm going to get a battery backup, a cheap one, and we're going to try it. We'll mount it to the top of the light, 2 plugs, boom, boom.
She's just got to get the 4-ball out here, and she's looking pretty good on this rack.
Yeah, the 1 ball for me,
That ball goes, though.
yeah, if you get out there a little bit. Oh. You know, not the end of the world to miss that ball with the 15 tied up like that. It's almost a safety.
Fast Eddie said regarding chalk, can't stand it when players leave the chalk upside down on the
Oh,
table.
yeah.
So I knew guys back in the day that if they knew that bothered somebody,
They would do
every
it.
time they'd set it down upside
Yeah.
down.
Anything to.
Just watch the guys storm over there and flip it over every time so you get it.
Well, yeah, I knew guys who would flip out if there was more than 2 chalks on a table, too.
Yeah.
So everyone put more and more and more chalk. We had a pyramid of chalks until he finally gave up.
Right.
It was-
I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, it was like a therapeutic moment for him. It no longer bothers him.
Perfect.
He was either going to crack or come to terms. We were hoping for either one, but it would have been entertaining to see him crack.
Patrick, I'm up for any new brain that can work on figuring that out because
That'd be awesome.
it drives me nuts.
Bring some testing tools, you know? Whatever they got.
They've done that. We even had the public service come out and they tested it from the pole to the building. So we know right up to our service.
So I wonder if it's like, it's not the pole. It's not coming from the main. So it's something in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Patrick, let's do it. Get him out here for an estimate.
Funny. Fast Eddie said I usually flick it off the table accidentally.
Yeah. Kick it in the middle on the floor.
Oh, or dump it in the pocket, even better. Oops.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if it's one of those $50 cubes.
Yeah. Well, that stops the whole game with flashlights. That's like a 15-minute break while they look inside the table for their
Well, if it's
chalk.
a diamond, at least it's easy.
Yeah, it comes out eventually sometimes.
It's like waiting for the slot machine to hit.
Yeah. I got a $15 piece of chalk.
Right.
Yeah, I've always used Master. I tried Predator. Predator was a little powdery. Master just seems to be my go-to. I wouldn't mind switching to Tome.
Oh, I guarantee it. Cue ball control, sometimes I guarantee he was playing a head game with the guy. He said he saw a pro-level player or top
yeah.
pro doing the upside-down chalk. Yeah.
For sure. It's even worse if they tap it. So they leave little powder piles.
It's funny. Okay, so rattling the 14, going to leave a little bit of work here for. She's got a good angle to get this 4 out of here right now, though.
Yeah, I think you go for it.
Well, anywhere you hit it, as long as you don't end up dead on it, you'll have a shot.
Oh. I
Nice.
think we're going to see a safety in our future.
We are now.
Yeah.
Well, she's going to get it off the 2, maybe. I don't know.
Well, you know, this is smart on Marla's side here because maybe she didn't feel the percentage of making that and having a shot on the 4.
Did you avoid rhyming there? You said this is smart?
Yeah.
Yeah, then
I'm not a poet,
I wouldn't have known it.
right? Well, she's still shooting balls, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Off the 3 break shot right here. Nope.
I mean, I think the mindset here is she knows that she's probably going to get another shot if that 4-15 does not get broken out by Cheryl in her first shot. So you're gambling a little bit. But you bump that thing, it looks like the 15 might go. Well, I don't know if it's wired for the corner. Oh, she cross-banked the 4. Did you see that?
Unbelievable.
I mean, there was no holding back. There was no gamble. She just
I'd
took
show
the
you the
harder
replay,
shot.
but I don't think I have time.
Look at that. Comes around the table. Good enough. Good enough. Put a little draw on this. Kind of stun it over into the 15. 8-ball in the upper right.
I think she's going left. Oh, she did go
Oh,
right.
she scratched. It's that mental thing.
I don't care. I'm going to show the bank again.
It was amazing.
It's a great shot.
Look at that. Center pocket. And the 15 bailed her out on the 3. I mean, honestly, Cheryl's got to be, just like a deep breath of relief that she gets back up at this table, because it could have been 3-0. I like that. Just a nice, calm, just make the ball.
Oh, yeah. She doesn't want to go down 3-0 right now.
Right. That'd be a
bad.
big, big swing.
Race to 5. That's tough to come back from.
It is. So this is a key game. I mean, what are you doing here? I mean, I kind of like going rail first.
Which way, though?
The bottom rail.
I guess you would have to go bottom rail here almost.
But, I mean, I wouldn't put a whole lot of left on it, though. I would just use top, Rail
I think
first.
the only reason you're going to the rail here is just to avoid not being able to come back out of the
Correct.
pocket. Yeah.
I mean, you can't draw out of this. And
Could
top
play-
is...
Could play off the rail and a lot harder and play rail, top rail, and back down. Like all the way up past the 8 and back around. Because I don't like rolling. She's going to roll up the rail here. I don't know.
Yeah, a little too far. That's what I was worried about with the left. And you kind of have to punch that. I don't know. I mean, no matter what, you're gonna carry him off that ball, and it's gonna go that way. It was a tough shot. I definitely would have been racking my brain trying
And
to
again,
figure that
how
out.
different is this match if that 8-ball would have went in the side?
Yes. I don't blame the table for that, though. I
I
mean,
blame WH.
well, you guys are like an old married couple. It's almost comedy watching you guys, but I mean, really,
Look at that shot.
it was a little wide, and she hit it so soft. And you're trusting any kind of speck on the table. I'm backing MH up a little bit with that shot. Beautiful safety.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Looks like the 8. Yep, rail first. Got the rail and blocked the corner.
She did, yeah. Cheryl's going to have a rough one here. Either safety again or she's going to have to cut this all the way back to the right.
I got to tell you, this is the most amazing strategic battle I've seen on the Queen of the Hill in my entire career. Seriously. No, I mean, this is 2 amazing safeties in a row. One was rail first. I mean, come on. That could have been a complete sellout. 8-ball got in play. It's amazing.
See what she gets out of this one.
All right, she played a safe. And she blocked the bank.
Yeah, I think she only left her the one option, which is the corner.
Which isn't too bad. Yeah. I mean, now that I'm looking at it, that angle isn't horrible. And if you roll this in, I mean, you can hit the second, or middle set first diamond and still will go in. That's a little wide.
That's second diamond. That one ain't going. Cheryl left with the bank here, I think.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's cut right through the field. Hey, guys, how's it going?
I put the polls up,
Welcome
too.
to the Queen of the Hill.
They needed their 15 seconds of fame.
How many leveling points on a diamond? 3 per rail. So that would be 12 plus the legs, so
15?
16.
16. I was off by 1.
That's my guess. Wait, 1, 3, 6. No, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. So 9, 18, 22.
Yep.
I should know, but I never used the slate leveling shims. And to be honest, the guy that was the professional came here and said, "Yeah, we never knew."
Yeah. Oh, I mean, he took 45 minutes per table to set them up.
Not him. He used them.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the guy that came to replace that box.
Oh, yeah, the second time. Yeah. Boom.
Ooh. Strong bank.
It's
now
pretty
she's
amazing.
really got to finish. This is the shot right here.
I saw a diamond table without the slate on it, and I was amazed at how that actually works.
That was a good shot.
It's true. So what maybe he's saying is maybe the two on the left have to be loosened a little bit for that side pocket. Ooh. Holding my breath.
Oh.
No, I was just holding my breath. Like I was like, I gotta breathe.
Well, that's going to be brutal for Cheryl. She's going to go down 3 games here in this race to 5.
Gotta feel pretty. I mean, she had an attempt.
She's shooting good. I mean, honestly, she's shooting good.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness!
I've seen that multiple
That's
times.
No good.
Where you go rail first and it still follows in. I think she hit the ball a little thick there. Well, hey, that's a reset. 2-1. And she she marked it.
Wow.
Unbelievable. See, look how I think she put like top right on this. Yeah, I think I would have just slow
I think
rolled
it's
it.
because she was driving down a little bit.
Right. 100%.
But then her timing was off, so instead of stopping,
it kept moving forward. Yeah.
She really
like a stun run through.
Yeah, she wanted to pop that a lot harder, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I slow roll those in. I have faith.
Nope. They only go so far there, kids.
Yeah. There they go. Just block that hole.
Perfect. Yep. Good. Bloody. Love that girl.
Yeah, and she's really good in the booth. I'm telling you, she's got a knack for it. She knows a lot about every player, especially the queens. And it's always a pleasure to have her in the booth helping me out. She doesn't even need me.
Right? Just stick her in there.
Yeah.
She had a scar over my... Can you see that? Wait, listen.
No. There's a... He said, there, Can you see the scar? They couldn't hear you.
Oh.
What happened?
Clocked myself with the screen print. So not only
Well,
was
not
it a
that bad.
horrible screen printing event, but then I clocked myself.
How do you clock yourself with a screen printing press?
Lifting it out of the truck.
Oh,
the metal
man.
arm came and...
Oh, jeez.
All right. How's the brake look?
I would have lost it. That thing would have been in a million pieces in a ditch.
That was pretty close. Takes a lot.
Yeah, you're a pretty calm guy.
What am I hearing? Sounds like a giant mosquito.
It's a kid. He's learning how to shark
Oh.
while his dad shoots pool. Not a bad move. I might have to try that one. Just scream while they're
Do
shooting.
the queens have the opportunity to collect 3 coins like the kings? They do not. But they did get a really cool mug.
Yes. They got mugs, and they also get a basket.
Every week I buy them goodies, so we get them like
Gift cards and cool stuff. It's a variety.
chocolate
Yeah.
gift cards.
Well, it used to. I mean, I used to throw in Starbucks gift cards
I
back
do
in my
everything.
day. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
And now they get a cool mug, which is printed with the Queen of the Hill logo, and it says, I should have taken a picture.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do like a little screen of all the mugs. So the reason why, and it's obviously one of those weird questions that can spark controversy, obviously.
Ah.
But the queens can play in the kings.
They can.
So that's it.
But who cares?
Right.
There's levels of things.
I don't mind. I play in the Jesters.
High school football players don't get paid any money. College football players get paid some money.
Right. They're
And
not supposed to,
pro
right?
football players make a lot of money.
A lot more than it's worth because
It's
it is
not fair to the
entertainment
high
now.
schoolers.
No. Well, it does probably push for competitiveness, right? You really want to try hard to prove yourself all the way through college.
It's just silly. The whole argument, all those arguments are silly. Sorry, not calling you silly.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah,
you know what I
100%.
mean?
I mean, it's hard for me to even get into professional sports these days.
Number one, people at lower levels play for different inspiration.
Right.
You're not playing to get rich, right? I mean, you're not planning to make a living.
No, you're just trying to maybe be the king of high school.
Right. Do you remember 16 Candles?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I won't say it, but what he called himself, he's king of the.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I
remember
if you went swimming in a pool, you'd be taking a.
Okay.
Right, and then if you went into the bathroom, you'd be taking a.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was, but I'm not going to say it either.
Or multiple, anyways.
Right.
Otherwise, it'd be non-plural.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in a really, really long time. Breakfast Club, in that same boat, has been on TV a lot.
Fast Eddie, these matches are not invite only; they are open. The Queen's match itself, all that qualifies you is you have to be a female
And a queen.
and a queen. Well, that means different things now.
Envelope. But yeah, anyone can sign up for this, especially our Friday King of the Hills. They get a hotel room. So there should be no issue with people coming 2-3 hours. They get to play. They
Has
get
Susie
to win.
Paul played in the Queens yet?
No.
What?
No, I've been begging her. She said she might. She said ask her in a month.
Has it been a month?
It's been 2 weeks.
Okay, I'll ask her.
Like, really, she had a lot going on, moving and whatnot, or cleaning and stuff.
Well, she just plays so consistent. I mean, she's got more championships than most women in the state.
I really do think that she would do great. So Mason and I said we'd pay her entry. And she still wouldn't do it.
Big risk.
Yeah, it's guaranteed money for us. Like,
well, it depends on who she plays.
Who doesn't want Susie as their horse? I mean, I don't care if I lost anyway. I just want to see her play. I think she would enjoy it.
Yeah.
Her hometown pool hall with this kind of competition.
Do you think that was intentional by Cheryl? I think it might have been.
Yeah. Because there's really not much of a future with that 12 ball.
Right, and it's smart not to dump the ball. Some people play that type of safety and they take their guy off the field.
So rail first into the 7.
Right in the corner, dead in the hole.
I made a shot like that.
Off the 12 would be even better. Well, here's a decision to make. It's kind of a little bit of a tight angle to try and get over to break the 12 if you shoot the 14 now, but I guess it's possible.
Well, that was almost disastrous because I guarantee Marla did not want to break up that 7. And it almost happened. The 12 for Cheryl. That's how it usually goes for me.
Take just a second and thank you guys for joining us. Also, if you would be so kind, please get on there and share.
Yes,
and
please.
Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Everything that you do in that way kind of earns money for us to use towards the juniors program.
Yeah, we have a membership option available on YouTube as well.
Braden Rogers, he's doing well. We just sponsored him.
Awesome. Yeah, we have a total of 5 members right now.
Nice.
And that's amazing.
Oh, it helps a ton.
I mean, we're not talking a ton of money here, but like if we can get 500 more, we could start sending these juniors to, national tournaments.
Oh, yeah. Fully paid.
Right.
Cheryl bouncing that one around and having it go.
There's a mosquito in the booth with malaria. Got it. Hope that wasn't what I think it was, because this is a small booth, Holmes.
Digging through my fingernail in the claw.
Yeah, we'll say it's that. So again, I think I'm probably just playing a safety. You know? Yeah. Got a rail.
She hung it. That's a good job. I don't know. She might have this. She might have a shot at this. Off the 6, 12-7.
I mean, what Cheryl's hoping for is the 12 opened up and a chance to win. And it's a very smart way to play this game. You don't want to just knock them all in, break up the 12, and then have, Marla run out.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
What a shot.
That was like Carol.
She saw it. She hit it.
And, she didn't call it.
Oh, she didn't.
What?
Oh, that was the shot.
That was amazing. She did not call that. Oh, she must have gone for the crossbank. And then the breakup. So that was just, wow. I didn't even see that. She didn't either.
I called it.
You called the carom into the combo? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I said I think she might have that. Look at the overhead.
Oh, okay.
She can play off the 6, 12, 7 right in the corner.
I miss certain shots still.
You guys always talk that I don't listen to you guys. Nobody listens to me.
I really didn't hear you say that.
Just kidding.
But I do believe you.
I did.
I kind of want to see the replay on that. I'm going to have to wait. The highlight reel will be out a couple days after this. So if you subscribe and hit the notification bell and click all, we always put all the highlights together for the Queens, Jesters, and Knights. And it's about 20 minutes long.
Right, since she's looking, you wanted to see it.
Yeah. Look at that. Bam. All right.
See, I like this combination. That's the right shot, in my opinion. And I like coming back for the 12 right now, actually.
Yeah, good things happen.
Yep, just like that. That's really a good shot. She'd rather not be on that rail because it's going to give her a little more of an angle on the 14 than she would probably like. But could run up and down, too, depending on how hard you want to hit it.
Yeah, this is one of those where you try to slow roll the 12 to hold it for the 14. And if you don't get it, you can always take your 13 as a backup. But then you got to go, 2, 3 rails around? Back for the 4. I mean, this could be an interesting one. It's totally doable. I don't think the 8's in the way. She just needs an angle. But you could slow roll this in and hold it to about the second diamond.
You can. It just depends on if you're comfortable. This is the one, if I try and slow roll it, I end up nudging it right there and leaving her the 6 dead out, She's in a bad spot. She does not want to go down 3-1. She got fortunate last rack to have. Oh no!
Yeah, you called it.
Well, that's it. You're fighting, trying to hold that ball.
Well, she hit that thin, right? That's why the cue ball moved a little further than expected. So this is one of those shots. Let's see how it's a draw shot. I noticed Marla's been a little short on her draw shots. It's not a diss.
Marla's only been playing for 12 years, she said.
Look at that.
Oh no.
No.
That's 2. Oh, boy.
Wow. Keeping this match close. We're tied at 2 in a race to 5.
Yeah, she had to draw that a little bit.
Right.
That was almost naturally going to happen otherwise. And it did. It rolled straight at it. Her eyes never even left the cue ball. They watched it the whole way in.
That's one of those where you just want to make it and hope for the best, but you got to look at those tangent lines.
What's that?
It's the contact point of 2 balls, and then the tangent line is the T. It's kind of like a T. That's the path the cue ball will travel. That's how I like to think of it or explain it. It's easier to have a
Fast
visual.
Eddie just said, saw that. Tangent lines.
See? Yeah. That's a triple tangent line in less than a minute if we're still playing the game.
The drinking game.
Yeah.
Tangent line are perfect.
Yeah.
Drink.
Yeah, for those that don't know, we've got super fans that criticize that I say perfect and tangent line too much.
Well, I mean, tangent line is the perfect expression for.
I don't know how else you would explain it.
angle, right?
The line of the contact? Like, no, it's a scientific term.
I just like the word tangent.
We're always on a tangent when we're commentating.
Possible. Oop, I always want to do that.
Uh-oh. Prepare for the stream to crash. Kendall's clicking buttons.
I've been doing this the whole time. You haven't noticed?
Maybe in between matches, I'll do a cleanup and a reboot.
Good idea. Looks like we're going to have time because these ladies are both playing fairly quick. Only just over an hour in, and we got 4 games down already. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's why you're talking about Susie. She walked in. I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
We need a commentator with Kyle. It's either going to be me or Connie, or maybe I can get Susie up here. How good would that be? Susie would actually teach Kyle something.
No, we like people that catch on quick, Fast Eddie. Said I'm new here. He's exempt from that comment. The tangent line.
Yes. No. I prefer the proper terms for when things happen and what they should be called.
Yeah, like kiss shot. Ah.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
That one got me. You know, I still kind of call a carom. You know, when 2 balls carom off each other. And, you know, they call it different in England. So technically I was right in England. They call it different things. It's like a cannon. They call it a cannon. So a carom is a cannon. Which is
Viola, I agree completely. Great match.
It is.
Really should be. I mean, Cheryl's played great all her weeks, but to be honest, right now it should be 4-0.
Yeah, Marla's, you know, a couple of key shots there where she scratched on the 8 or missed an 8 and gave Cheryl an opportunity.
Well, that's not to say Cheryl hasn't played well because she's had a couple of really good runs. She just hasn't quite completed them.
She was playing very strategic. And that's the way you got to do it with these kind of matches. You don't want to just run out all your balls, not have a final shot, and then let your opponent up. You can't do that with
I'll
Marla.
tell you, both Marla and Cheryl are shot makers, so that definitely
Yes.
makes all the difference.
100%. Well, I was going to tell you what cue Marla shoots with, but she didn't fill it out.
Ready? You want me to tell you?
Yes.
It is a Viper Q.
A Viper.
Yep. Haven't heard that name for a while, have you?
No. I have a Viper. It's in the basement.
Does it have that scuffer in the bumper still?
No.
Oh, yeah.
But in the little single pocket of the really cheap case that I have, I've got one of those cube scuffers.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I've never seen that. No, I might have to check.
The bumper would come out, and it had in the round of it, it would have the Q shaper.
Oh, I wonder. It's a pretty old Viper.
I always wanted to walk up to somebody who owned one of those.
Yeah.
And like, hey, can I borrow your scuffer and just pick up their Q and set it on top of mine?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
It would.
Ooh, that was a foul.
Double hit.
Yeah, the cue ball drew back into her tip.
Oh.
If you want to replay that in case they ask. It looks like Marla's
I think she
owning up
gave
to it.
up, yeah.
Yeah. And Cheryl's confused.
Hey, here we go. Oh, yeah. Big time.
Yep, they're discussing it.
Foul.
We should turn the audio on to hear the discussion.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she gets ball in hand. Cheryl's up with ball in hand.
Correct.
End of story.
Yeah, I don't think there's an argument, but no ref. They discuss what they want.
Correct. Make sure everyone's comfortable with the call. I mean, if Cheryl wants Marla to keep shooting, I'm sure she'll oblige. Oh, now there's a third person involved.
What? Who's involved now? Here. Let's see if we can see from our. Nope. See a couple of our juniors there in the background.
Yeah, the place is packed. It has been all morning.
Doesn't look packed.
It doesn't, but every table is in use.
What have we decided here? All right, Cheryl taking ball in hand. The right call. Well, hopefully she picks it up. Because if she's at the table, she's obviously taking it because of a foul.
Yeah, I mean, if they come ask, I'll tell them, but I'm not going to go out there and say anything.
Start screaming.
Still some conversation, a little bit of confusion.
There.
Got it figured out.
Sorry, my responses are limited. You have to ask the right question.
He's listening to our stream, heard us say the call, and then kind of nodded to her, and then she turned to us and said, ball in hand, like kind of mouthed it. We're like,
well, we got to shut up then.
Yeah. Well, it's the right call.
It is.
No one is going to fault us for that. I mean, if anything,
Do you recognize what that was from? My responses are limited.
Oh, is that kind of like an AI bot of some sorts?
Oh, yeah. It's a good movie.
Are we talking like Space Odyssey?
iRobot.
Oh, okay. The modern Space Odyssey.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, don't you remember Cal?
Yeah.
The little red dot? I cannot help you, Captain.
Oh, my. Boy, I tell you, isn't this going to be something if Cheryl actually can get out here and she's up a game?
I'm rooting.
In this match.
With ball in hand, 3 balls and an open 8.
Yeah, she got funny on this, though.
Yeah, it's a weird angle. It makes the shot harder because you have to draw out of it now. I mean,
do you know what that big C in the middle of the screen stands for?
Christensen, Heating and Air Conditioning.
I think we should probably put that on there for him.
Well, if they'd give us a logo that wasn't blurry, got to get a hold of those guys.
Talk to them every week.
Yeah, see if they got a new logo, one that's more round.
Just cut them a huge check. Could have cut them another one.
Yeah, do they give you a percentage off for sponsorship?
That'd be good. No, Mike's always great with this.
Yeah. No, they're all over the place around here. I remember them doing HVAC work in this area for 20-plus years.
What a shot. Get off the...
Oh.
Holy cow.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Pinpoint accuracy. Hit it perfect. And she's straight in on this 8 ball.
Gave me goosebumps. Bumping that 7 with a perfect shot on the 8.
We definitely got to go back and look at that again.
Nice.
Holy cow.
Very nice.
Sehr gut.
Yep. Teased the side pocket.
And the 7.
Yeah, and it worked out perfect. That's 2 in 10 seconds for those that are counting. So Cheryl is up 3-2 in a race to 5. This match has flipped. Looking like it was Marla until now.
I'm learning something I haven't known in my years of pool playing. Fast Eddie says Viper cues originated from the darts world of all things.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can see that. Because that would have been the next thing in the pro shop. You know, first you start with darts, then you get pool cues.
Did you see my new mug?
What's it say?
It says Fargo is just a number. Forget about it. Just play.
Yeah, forget about it.
Fargo is just a number.
It is.
People take it way too serious.
Yeah. It definitely has, it has become a business model to have cap tournaments.
All I'm saying is people shouldn't let it influence whether or not they think they can win.
Sure. That is true, because that is a...
Because you're never going to win with that mentality.
Right. As soon as you walk in, you're like, oh, he's a 650,
Yeah, that's right.
that you're going to miss a shot just because of your confidence level.
That's
I
the
get
only
it.
point.
Yeah. 100%.
Jackie chimes in with good shooting. Cheryl, I agree. And wait. Did they mess that up? Leonard 67 says Cheryl was actually solid.
Really?
Oh, I got to go back and look. Holy cow.
Well, interesting rule. If you shoot a couple of your opponent's balls in and they don't say, you do get to switch suits.
Yeah.
So it's not an illegal match.
So if I
Or
shoot
game.
fast enough and they don't say anything,
Correct.
I get to keep them?
Correct.
Oh, my God.
It's in the rule book.
Use that.
This rule book.
Oh, sorry. Oops. Hold
That's
on.
okay. I'll just tell them. It was the CSI BCAPL rule book. There's something in there about shooting the wrong suit. And I think if you make like 2 of them consecutively.
Sean Ruzick said the same thing, so that's very possible.
Yeah, we'll have to go back and watch on YouTube, which you can do on YouTube. You can just rewind about 5-10 minutes. Oh, so like when she got ball in hand, all that confusion made her switch suits? Is that when it happened?
I guess.
So like when Cheryl had ball in hand, is that when she started shooting the wrong balls?
I hope you're asking them.
Yeah, I'm asking. I am definitely asking them. Mark West in the house. He decided not to golf, or he already did golf.
He probably already did golf.
He's smart enough to know that
there's-
you got to golf at 7 a.m. in this weather.
Alex Wilkes, Sean Wilkes' son, just moved to the area, so he's in here quite a bit now.
Yeah, what was it? His dad was telling me that he moved here, didn't care about rent, didn't care about anything. He moved here for this pool hall.
Nice.
I'm no lie. He wants to play so bad that it was his decision.
Oh, yeah, they must have went back and looked.
Yes. Thank you. So that was it. So all that
Mike Lemire said
confusion.
the same thing.
Right.
So,
So again, it would have been up to Marla to call foul on the first shot.
that's a first, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's happened before.
No, I don't believe so. At least the audience is paying attention.
It's got to be at least as controversial as Tate shooting the wrong ball.
Yeah, that pesky purple 4-ball, which is now orange or something, right?
I don't know. They did ruin like one of my favorite. I like the orange.
Yeah, the
ball,
orange
though.
is a beautiful color.
I agree.
My next vehicle is going to be orange, the same color as the 5-ball.
That sounds right. I can't say I have the BCA rule book in front of me, but you have to
Correct.
notify after the first shot. So
Correct.
if you shoot 2 in a row,
Right.
now it's you.
Correct. And if they would have started arguing in the middle, it would just be a re-rack for all intents and purposes.
Wait, so if I don't agree, all I have to do is start arguing and it'll be re-rack?
Well,
What
see,
if
it
I'm
comes down to a
completely
weird
wrong?
stalemate thing. And then usually the easiest way to solve problems on a pool table when it comes down to a win or a loss is just say, all right, do you both agree to just re-rack that game? That would be my honest answer to them if they came to me before the game was finished. The game's done now. But Fast Daddy is correct.
Why
And
not?
actually, it's a pleasure to have him in chat. Like, everything he's talking about is spot on.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, really.
Don't let it go to your head either. Just kidding.
Yeah, become a member.
Yes.
Then you'll get a blue star next to your name, and then
Yes.
everyone will know that they need to listen to you.
And we care. Where are you from, Fast Eddie? I keep thinking your emblem is like a holy cow. That's a good
Oh.
shot. I keep thinking that his what is that? His
It's corn.
what is that? Yes.
It looks like a corn
yes,
stalk.
I keep,
Yeah.
yes, exactly right.
He's a farmer. Fast
think
Eddie is a farmer.
I was gonna say he's from Iowa. To be honest, corn fed. That's what I see when
Yeah,
I look at
me
his
too.
little thing.
So what is it?
It's him in the middle of a corn. I have no idea. I don't know.
Maybe it's like a flag or some kind of a symbol.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's the Wisconsin emblem.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was saying. I didn't know for sure.
Wait, maybe not. No, he's
from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Okay, Fast Eddie, what's that emblem you've got there?
I think he's got it. I think he probably heard us about 12 times.
And then we can put that to rest for everybody else.
All right. Well, Cheryl got a little too far. She would have liked to probably pick that 4 out of there next, but 1 it is.
Yeah, you can roll up on this. Still have a nice cut on the.
Oh, he's
4.
from Europe. Okay.
So is that a European symbol of some kind? He's probably here.
Oh, you're quick.
He's 45 seconds behind, so he's probably already typing it.
Right.
And the next question is, do you know MH?
Yeah, because everybody from Europe knows MH. It's kind of like everybody's neighbors.
Right. We just assume. He's from the UK.
Europe. It's like me saying I'm from North America.
Perfect.
Right?
That was a beautiful
It's
shot.
like me saying I'm from North America. Europe.
Yes. But yet we can't use all of North America
Apparently
for the
Scotland's
Moscone
like
Cup.
Canada, if you talk to MH.
Yeah. Well, they do drink a lot, I've heard. I don't know for sure.
Royal Marines. All right. Well,
There you go.
if you were from here, I'd thank you for your service. If I was from there, I'd thank you for your service.
And combined, we still thank you for your service.
Right. 'Cause I'm sure you're on the same side as I am.
So she made a great shot with a stun draw and got it shape on the 4.
Perfect. Yeah.
Little tough to go to the 7 here.
Yeah, because you're going to run into that 8. So
I mean, unless you hit it.
super slow.
Yeah.
Well, she slowed her stroke down. Her practice strokes are matching what she's going to do. Not too bad.
Oh, it curved. It curved. I saw it curve.
Where's MH again?
Yeah.
That'll be twice now.
Do a replay because she does not have a shot on the 7. That's 2 games. that MH has cost Cheryl.
Honestly, I mean, maybe like a drink or dinner, maybe something.
Yeah.
My
Well,
goodness.
if we have time, maybe. She's still looking at a kick, or maybe after this shot.
Let's just watch
the cue ball. You might have to watch it from the overhead. That was a half an inch.
Half inch.
Now there could
Now,
be
is
a
it
piece
the
of
same
chalk.
direction? It is. It's the same direction that the cube or that the 8 ball rolled out of.
Yeah. So it is possible that this table got bumped out of its position because I am noticing. Well, the overhead looks fine here.
Oh, that's right. My buddy Jim Keating is here, taking things on again.
James versus James.
Yeah.
It's going to be an amazing Kings match for those that don't know.
With that.
Do you need anything while she's here?
Nope.
Okay.
Nice try there by Cheryl.
The librarian
Boy,
bartender.
she just can't. I mean,
Yeah.
it's funny because she's getting rolls, but she can't seem to get a roll on her own turn.
Well, it's got to deflate you a little bit when your ball rolls off,
Yeah.
and you just don't seem to be getting those to go your way. But she's still in the lead, so you got to take that, and you got to keep on going.
Patrick saying that
That's respect.
served with a row.
Oh,
trained with them for a few times.
That's MH's fault as well. No, just kidding.
Every time they miss now, we're just going to put it off on MH. No, that would be unfair. That's like
Yeah.
Yeah. We should just the ones that he's responsible for, which would be the last one before
True.
and the side pocket 8 ball.
I mean, there could have been a little piece of chalk on the table. I don't know. Didn't hit the spot, so you can't blame the spot.
I don't know. I've known Patrick for a while. He's obviously not talking about like last year or anything that he trained with him.
No. I think, Patrick, have you been, retired for about 3 years, 4 years? If you care to say. If not, just ignore me.
I try to.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to.
Some days.
Sometimes I want to be ignored. I just want to play pool. I just want to walk in and not hear someone's life story. No, I'm just kidding. I love everybody. Keep on talking. I'm an introvert at heart. So she was going for the 7. Obviously hit the 15. Concedes the ball in hand. Marla with ball in hand. 5 balls to go. Plus the 8.
Safety. Just kidding.
You know?
She's not playing safe.
I mean,
have
honestly.
you paid any attention to Marla play?
Why give an opportunity to your opponent when
That's
you can
it.
run out?
Safety is not in her repertoire.
No. Confidence is high. Yeah, 3 years. I was very close.
Oh, Patrick, I'm sure you're in great fighting shape. Just ask your wife.
I mean, once a Marine, always a Marine, I would
That's
assume.
I still wouldn't mess with you.
I wouldn't. Oh, no, she did it. Oh, that's MH's fault.
MH, that's another one you owe Cheryl.
The table seems to be shifted to the left. No, but it didn't go into the side pocket on the other side for left. So do you think there's a little bit of a hump? I'm telling you, I believe that it's a little furrier on the lip there. Like my mustache.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just going with it. I feel like there's a little physics in having new cloth, and it takes time for those.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, she worked her way out of that.
Yeah, that really was a good finish if she can put this 8-ball down. Some really aggressive shots.
And I don't think she's going to slow roll it. She's got to hit it, but not too hard. Just there you go.
Ugh.
Hit the outside point.
Little bank.
In the hole. 3-3, race to 5, all tied up here.
What a match.
What a match indeed.
And it's less than 4 hours long.
Yeah, we're going on 1 hour and 17 minutes, and some of
Bonus.
that is set up for us. So they've played 6 games in an hour.
It's good pace.
Yeah, I mean you don't want anyone to rush.
It's 10-minute games. That's
Right.
about average.
It's pretty amazing. Little chat going on there.
Oh, thank goodness they gave those munchkins over there some food. They quieted them down.
Yeah, I bought him a chocolate shake last week because Andrew helped me in the booth, and I owed him a chocolate shake. So I got them all sugared up, and then they left. That's the best part. When they're not your kids, you can sugar them up and then send them back to their parents. So we're tied here, 3-3. 2 to go. Whoever wins the next 2 is going to be the queen. Will it be Marla or will it be Cheryl? Tune in next week.
Click. Maybe that's how we should do this. Just kidding. 6-ball coming around. She likes that break. The other time is the 15 coming around on the other corner. Last time she broke. Last ball moving.
A little bit of a cluster. I think we're going to have a longer game. The 11, unless she can make the 11 now, she might be looking at the solids as well. I don't like where the 5's sitting. She does like solids. Yep. She put a stroke on it, hoping to come around the 5, maybe have the 4 or the 5. Did not work out.
Let's see. Haven't seen the wizard jump cue yet. Okay, so yeah, I mean, without for fear of sounding sexist, I hate to say it, but a lot of women don't jump.
It's true.
There are a few, but I think it's going to be a little more rare in a ladies' match to see the jump cue come out. They tend to kick a little more often.
Michael Sabota has entered the building, and correct. I think women have more skill, so that's why they kick.
Oh, now you're just
Jump shots are complete. I took 6 practice tries with a jump stick, and I was already doing it, and now I'm making them. And I don't think I've ever practiced.
finesse though. You gotta like.
Well, I used to jump
think the
full
person-
cue.
I think the person that really, like, I still am not a huge fan of jump cues. Like if
Snooker
somebody
yourself.
snookers themselves,
Right.
like that. Like
I remember
if it's
that.
off of a safety, maybe okay. But Tim Senna, or not Tim Senna, sorry, Tim Volkman. I remember the first times watching Timmy V, and he would jump, and he would do it with such control, and he could draw
Correct.
the ball, and he could do everything you can do with a regular shot. Then I started having a little bit more respect for it.
You're right.
When I first saw it, it looked very random to me.
For me, that was Tyler Steyer.
Yeah.
I saw him doing jump shots with shape, 3 rails,
Right.
sometimes with draw, with shape. And I do get that. But the average Joe, the 400 Fargo player, will use the jump cue and get lucky and then beat you.
Yeah.
So I have mixed feelings about it. So I do kind of respect where Fast Eddie's calling it the wizard stick.
Yeah.
Mixed feelings. I do have a jump cue myself.
Well, you have to, because
Yeah.
there's certain shots you just got to play the percentage.
Correct.
Whether you like it or not, it's just easy to pop it over quick.
It
Especially
is.
like last ball, 8 ball. You're
Yeah.
hooked a little bit,
Give it a whirl, you know?
Why take a chance and kick at that ball when you know you can just pop it over real easy? So.
Well, and those of us who have kicked their whole life can do both, and kicking still is a viable option. I mean, I still make kick shots,
Yeah, right.
which is like unheard of for
And
the young
masses,
people. Right.
Love
Yeah.
masse.
Masses, kick shots, swerve shots. You don't see that very often, like on the Pro Tours.
What's the difference between a swerve and a masse?
Well, swerve, I'm just saying, is more of a light, not jacked up as much. But it's the same. You're right.
Now, if she hits this well, she's going to pop that 8 out a little bit and still not have anything, really. I was trying to find a positive here, but she was not going to have much of a shot.
Yeah, I mean, she's got, what's her backup plan? The fact that the 12 is blocked, the 15-10 are a little difficult. We might see some of these
Great
disappear.
angle here for Cheryl to kind of play into that 15-10, and got a safety valve there with the 11. So a little bit of high right and hit it. Smoke it a bit. Oh, well, that works.
Yeah, it's wired.
We'll take it.
It is wired. So we asked both players how they feel about template racks, and Marla dislikes them. Cheryl likes them.
Chris is the 400. That's funny.
I am.
Jumping the-
Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate the positivity. I think 420 thinks that I'm Patrick. I'm Chris.
Yeah, this is Chris. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not retiring anytime.
Oh, maybe he thinks I'm Patrick.
Well, you kind
I
of
got
sound like
weird.
Patrick. Yeah. You look like Patrick, too. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You do not look. You did change hats, though, permanently
Number
after
one.
that.
I'm older than him. If anything, he looks like me.
Only by about a few years. You know, Patrick's in his 40s, just like me. And,
I'm not in my 40s.
well, what are you, 51?
I'm about to turn 53, my friend.
Yeah. That's seasoned. I call that seasoned life. So my wife and I are finally going to be empty nesters soon as my daughter figures out her first couple years of college. I don't know. We don't know what to do with ourselves. Go on vacation more?
Maybe.
Get a condo somewhere?
Did you see what just happened there?
Yeah.
We're going to replay that.
Yeah,
'cause that's
bank
awesome.
shot,
Kissed off.
carom, kiss. Would that be considered a kiss even though it's a cue ball?
I don't know.
What's the legitimate term for that?
Probably a kiss.
Yeah, it kissed off of the cue ball.
Well, we're going to miss her next shot, but I don't care. I'm watching her.
Boom. Off the cue ball, right back into the pocket.
Oh, we aren't going to miss her next shot. I made it just in time.
She played a save. Cue ball does hit a rail because I believe the 15 was froze.
Jeez.
Well, try to stay positive there. Remember, this is all for the juniors. It's voluntary work.
So much for the 420 tagline.
Yeah, I thought that
Sounds
was
a
supposed to
little
make you
tense.
calm. Hey, get a massage or something, bro.
Well, it could have been a good shot. She really needed to get her up on the 8, though, because she definitely left the 14. I don't know if you can bump the 12 enough to make it clear anything, or if you're kind of too straight. Hard to say.
These days. It's a tough out. Let's just go with that. Welcome, paper.
What's going on, paper?
She's really taking her time on this shot.
All I'm saying is this thing better go in. Perfect.
There we go.
That was a good shot.
And I think you have to take the 12 on the side right now. Is that a 12?
I think you can see it. I think the problem, you got to hit it hard enough to get off the line of the 5. You know, trying to get over for the 15 isn't quite as easy as you may think it is.
I think I'm slamming this with like a lot of top right.
Top right, so you're going to go around?
I mean, I guess left would be easier. It's just easier for me to aim with running English.
Easy is an interesting choice.
Easier. I've always used running English. Inside English makes the shot a little tougher for me. I'm getting better at it. You know, that adjustment, right? It's a weird adjustment.
Yeah, I'm kind of going with her. I don't mind cutting this 15 and running into
Crash
this.
back in. Yeah.
I think just because the 5 kind of funnels you to push the 12 in a good direction.
You are taking a chance, though, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, for
it's
sure.
a gamble.
But I don't know if it's as big a one as trying to push
What about
the
a
12
save?
in the side.
What about leaving the cue ball on the top rail there?
Leave it on the 8. She looks like she is playing safe, actually. Looks like she's hitting the left side of that ball.
See, I would have
well played, really.
I don't think she has a shot on the 4. What about the 7?
I don't think she has any of them, honestly.
And that is an amazing save. She might be able to see an edge of the 5, but it doesn't really get her anywhere. That could have been disastrous, though.
Yeah, it was a good job, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to play those pressure shots. It's the difference.
So we asked both players, what is your favorite table size? They both said 7 foot. And valleys is what they normally both play on. Just getting through the list here a little bit for you guys and gals.
Good solid hit.
Rolled perfectly.
She's going to like that, I think.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity for Cheryl to take the lead and be on the hill.
Yeah.
Both players' favorite game, they answered 8-ball. I get that. Marla was able to choose the game because she's the challenger this week. She chose 8-ball. And I believe Cheryl probably picked 8-ball when she came back.
Well, to be honest, knowing she took 4th place in the Friday night 10-ball tournament, I almost would have encouraged her if I had say in it to play 10-ball, because if you play that strong, you know, not to say Cheryl can't or doesn't, but you know, Cheryl probably doesn't play that much 10-ball. It's not going to be her strong game.
Water in the wrong pipe.
Uh-oh.
It's my first time drinking water.
Ever. Yeah. And she tied him back up, so
Yeah.
it's not ever encouraging when you shoot a shot like that and then you put him in a position where you can only get at one of them.
I'll tell you, this is a tough shot, though.
Yeah, coming back out for the 12.
You know, sometimes you hit the ball too thick. Sometimes you hit it too hard. Sometimes you hit it too soft.
And sometimes you hit it just right.
Yeah, I mean, Jerry Bryseth teaches this shot. When he came here for that group lesson, I remember this.
Yeah.
He set this up, and he said, how do you shoot it? And he said, well, there's about 20
Wait,
different ways you
is
can do it.
center ball right? 'Cause
Yes.
I like center ball here.
Yeah, no English.
Yeah.
It's all in how you cut this ball.
Correct.
You can
yeah.
put it anywhere on the table.
Yeah, any English just grabs way too much because it's hitting immediately after making contact with
Right.
the ball. And she hit it with center ball, so she did not hit terribly. It didn't end up great.
So if she would have cut that just a hair thinner,
Yep.
that's the lesson. The cue ball would be right in the middle of the table right now. No English necessary. And I was amazed. I was like, wow.
Yeah, how
this-
accurately you can actually do that. right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And now every time I get a pocket like that, I think of that lesson.
It's a great shot to just work on, truthfully. 'Cause
Really,
there's
I should work on it, yeah.
So many times that you end up in that position, and just to be confident in the way you hit it is a big part of it.
Correct. I mean, honestly, that was worth the lesson right there.
Yeah.
He put a ball on the foot and a ball on the head, and he's like, how do you get to these?
Yeah.
You hit it
Great.
this way and you hit it this way.
Look at that shot.
Wow.
Oh, man.
And shape.
How'd
And
she hit it?
shape.
That's why she's our queen.
That looks to be about straight in,
Pretty
And-
close.
as good as you can get. Wow. Rolls it in. She's on the hill. Cheryl's got 4. Marla 3. Race to 5. So again, Cheryl is on the hill.
Winner break in all of our challenge matches.
The way it should be.
So, in theory, Cheryl could break dry. Marla could run out and then break and run out. Cheryl could never see the table
That
again.
is true. And I think Marla can do it.
Had a couple of 7-ball runs already today.
Yes.
Didn't quite make it to the 8th one on either one of those, but it's been good to see some really good offensive pool today and some good defensive games.
Been a great match.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like the strategy's been just right. It wasn't just to do it, to delay the game. It was very smart. Is that a song?
Right now.
Oh.
I don't
Do
know.
it? To
Yeah.
do it?
That one, yeah. I'm not going to actually sing. 'Cause
Are you sure?
yeah.
I hear you have a pretty good singing
oh,
voice.
yeah. You can tell by my speaking voice that
Right.
it'd be an amazing singing voice.
It's possible.
yeah. Have
You don't do
seen Milli
karaoke?
Vanilli?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's funny now because everybody lip syncs now, and that was
Well-
such a controversy back then.
That's what I said. I said
Yeah.
entertainment is entertainment. I can't believe they persecuted those guys. They
Yeah.
take their Emmy or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Grammy.
Their golden records and all that.
Yeah.
Took it all away. But you know what? They kept the money.
Hey, you know what? They took it away from the ugly guy too.
Did they? The guy who was
Yeah.
singing?
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nobody knew who he was.
Yeah. Like he cared. He's making money hand over fist.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
and people and everybody across the country loved his music or his voice.
So for those that have just tuned in, we're talking about Milli Vanilli.
I don't know why either. All right, good break. We got such a good match. We don't need to talk about Milli Vanilli.
Appreciate it, Fast Eddie.
Telecasting. I like that.
Yeah.
I think we should become I think that should be like our tagline.
Yeah.
Telecasting your favorite.
The telecasting professionals that you've never knew you needed.
Right. It's just not a commonly used word anymore.
I like it better than streaming.
Right.
Because every kid with, Call
like
of
they
Duty
use the
streams.
bathroom. Right, that's true too. I mean, we are the new TV.
Yeah, well, it is. It's different now. Everything
Yeah.
is on demand,
Right.
casted. It's very rare that people watch things live, unless it's sports.
Or streams. Oh.
Correctamundo. So I'm excited to see the new Indiana Jones. I haven't seen it yet. I really want to see it.
I don't know how they do it.
I know it's like a reboot, right? Kind of, sort of. But it still has Harrison Ford in it.
Yeah, but they must digitally recreate everything, including his spine and his
Yeah.
I
How
mean,
old is he?
He's old.
Hey, Google, how old is Harrison Ford?
You got to actually have Google up to ask that.
Yeah, but no, someone's speaker is gonna tell them now.
Hey Google, how old is is Harrison Ford. Well, they don't show the picture of him at 81 because he's not 81 in that picture.
81. That's a good 81.
Oh, that's my dad's age.
Yeah.
My dad passed away at 80.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But he looked
Yeah.
he looked perfect. Yeah.
Well, Harrison Ford, I mean, you got to think about it. You know, he's probably very relaxed. He probably gets all the best treatments, you know, the spa treatments and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Not a lot of stress.
If he heard you, he's probably like, not a lot of stress. Should have tried my life.
Well, it's not my fault he lives in California.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, I'm excited to see it. Long story short.
Oh, iconic character. I mean, they're probably going to hand it off to like his granddaughter.
They tried already. They did
did
the
they?
young indie and it didn't take off.
Was it a female?
No.
Oh, I'm surprised.
It was really good.
Yeah.
It was a younger Indiana Jones, and yeah, they kind of tried to hand it off to him, and then he did a spin-off, and it just never took off. So, we'll see.
All right, now that we're done looking, back to pool.
Back to pool. Uh-oh. Cheryl's looking at us. We don't know what the heck's going on. What? Come here.
What was the question?
I don't know. I pointed her to come over here. And all
Now
right,
we
we'll
have to
find out.
explain to her that we weren't watching the match.
Do you want us to rewind?
The cue ball didn't come into play like it didn't go on the path or anything. It's just that I brushed the one a little bit with my stick.
Oh,
The one was already, the cue ball was already gone.
so if it wasn't a path of the cue ball path issue,
Right.
Marla could just option put the ball back where she thought. You continue to shoot.
Okay. All right.
Are you sure you gave the proper advice?
Yeah, she said that she bumped the one ball with her stick, and it did not cause any cue ball path foul. So that is the option of Marla to put the one ball back where she thinks it was, and Cheryl gets to continue shooting because we're only playing cue ball fouls only. Yeah, after Fast Eddie gives us a compliment, we like completely. Yeah, see, she just bumped.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's
So as she shot through this ball, she pushed the one to the rail just a little bit. We'd show you. I just rewinded in YouTube
yeah,
to see it, but
good
like,
call.
Yeah, I mean
Okay.
it's good that she checked in.
Every call I make has been 100% accurate.
Okay.
Well, it has.
All right.
I mean, until that day comes where I make a bad call,
no, that's
I
great.
can continue to say that. Although I did have a little trouble with two jawed balls in a pocket. I didn't know what the rule was.
Did you put it up on Facebook for everybody to debate?
No, someone else did. And I
Oh.
said, I don't know what the rule is, but I'd probably still shoot at it. And then the trolls came out. Someone from Illinois. He's like, maybe from some Wisconsin podunk bar, that's how you play. And I'm like, oh. So I had to look up where this guy's from, and it was from Illinois.
Did you look up his Fargo rate? That's
No.
my favorite thing to do.
I'm sure he's decent.
How do you know?
I've known the name.
What's the name?
I'm not labeling it.
Wait, can you tell me and I'll look it up? I won't say the name either. Here, I'll just bring it up and you can look it up here. Hold on.
I actually don't remember.
What?
I don't remember the
you're
last
lying.
name.
That's such a
I'll look it
political
up later. I swear, because I'm interested now.
You always, if you get a troll, the first thing you do is figure out his name and look him up on Fargo.
Right.
Find out if he has the right to tell you what he's talking about.
Well, the problem with what everyone thinks they know is that if there isn't a rule set specified, APL, BCA, VNEA,
APL.
you don't
I've
know.
heard of that one.
There is an APL.
Yeah, it's the apple. The rockin' apple.
Oh, yeah. APA is what I meant. But there is an APL, too,
Right.
American Pool League.
Is it?
Yeah, I think I might have been Siegel's thing back in the day.
Wow.
I could be
Do they have
wrong.
their own set of rules?
Everybody has different rules.
That's stupid.
But I think the most common rule set that's starting to catch on
Matchroom.
is BCA, PL, with Matchroom playing cue ball fouls. That once you have cue ball fouls, all those weird rules go out the door.
Do you know what my favorite announcement from Emily was?
What's that?
Winter break.
Yes.
The way pool is intended to be. Thank you for getting rid of the handicap system.
We've got
Trouble on the hill.
trouble on the hill. I like that.
She isn't going to like that we called her Trouble.
Well, she's got a great opportunity here to win. We'll just say it that way. But yeah, I like everything Emily and Matchroom have been doing for the sport. And I want to watch pros, put packages together. I don't, the alternate break thing. Maybe if it's a short race, fine. But
What? For sure, 9-ball. I mean, 9-ball is just not intended as a one-off game.
Right.
It's just not. It's intended to be an aggressive, run-out style game.
I think the major issue is the breaks have become so good that now they have to make weird rules about the break to
No,
keep
they
winter
don't.
breaks.
No, they don't.
I know.
It's not going to be like that every single time, every single rack.
I think Bergman ran like 16 racks in a row doing soft breaks. So
Awesome. I'd love to watch that.
You can watch it. It's on YouTube.
Phenomenal.
He did it right out of Illinois.
Because you can watch that and study it and figure out how he did it.
It was perfect.
And try and do it yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't get to see that, if we don't put that out there, like that's even a possibility.
This is the
it's like
shot.
everything.
Man, I'd be a little nervous.
Well, she's center pocket. Cheryl with experience.
Wow.
In the match. Well, I'll tell you, this could have been a way different match. You had a couple of early games
Unbelievable.
that would have put Marla up 4-0.
Yes.
And instead, Cheryl ended up with those games, comes back, gets herself in the lead, and now took the match. So what a great match here today on the Queens.
And she proved it. I mean,
Oh,
she
yeah.
ran that out.
I would agree. She earned it. So that's pretty awesome. That's why she's our queen. And we look forward to having her back next week, as well as you folks. We really appreciate it. We want to thank Marla for coming out because what a great competitor. I mean, she had some really great shooting in there today. And hopefully we'll see her back again because I really enjoyed watching her shoot. And as always, I enjoyed being in the booth with you. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Kendall.
Yep, and thanks, guys, for watching. We're going to shut things down, see if we can't get that little bit of a lag to get rid of itself on the computer.
Yeah, we'll work on 1:45, I believe, is the Jesters.
You got it coming up in about a little less than an hour. So see you guys soon. Thanks.